This video is so hard to start, but this is me starting over. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome so much. Wow, my mom wouldn't feel proud about me saying that, because why did she pay my fees for me to say welcome so much? If you're new here, welcome to my channel. Hope you stick around, see all the stuff that's going on in my channel. I hope you enjoy it. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for supporting me. And as you can tell from the title, starting a clean slate, exactly what I'm also doing here. Because if you've been to this channel before, I've done vlogs, I've done beauty stuff, but I feel like I want to start afresh with something that I'm really passionate about. And this is in the element of just discussing, you know, life and situations, and like, how can I put this? I'm trying to find a way to put this. Advocating for mental health, advocating for you to choose yourself, advocating for you to find love within yourself, advocating for you to find peace within yourself, advocating for you. So if that's the kind of vibe that you want to have, this is where to stay. This is my clean slate, and I'm hoping that if you need to start a new slate, that you don't feel some type of way about it. Now, granted, if you've been working for something for so long and then all of a sudden it's taken away from you, the anger that you have is ridiculous. I say that because I've been there, I've experienced it firsthand. And one thing I have always been thankful to God about is I'm never scared to start afresh. I'm never scared to start afresh. However, it's been more scary now, I think, because I am having a child and I'm expectant, so I have responsibilities. I didn't have responsibilities. I could start over. I was not bothered. But now my circumstance is very different. My situation is very different. However, I am still finding myself being very okay with starting over, very okay with taking it, you know, closing this book, put a ribbon on it, shelve it, because I'm telling you, I'm not burning it, because if I burn it, I'm gonna forget it. I'm gonna shelve it. I'm not burning books. I am shelving them, because I really want, at one point when I feel like, oh, why did I close that book, I could go back to it and see why I closed that book. Why did I have to close that book and start afresh again? So if you have been scared to start afresh, welcome. Come, let's just have a chat. I have a theory, and my theory is everyone is a main character in their lives. You're not here to be a supporting cast. Let me start by saying that. You're not here to be a supporting cast, be it for anybody's life, be it for your relationship, be it for your work, be it for friendships, be it for anything. No. You are supposed to be your main character. Your life is your movie, is your story. You're the main character. And as a main character, you have so much power to not realize that. One thing about, I think, growing up, I'm not sure if everyone's childhood is like this, but we are conditioned to push forward. You know, like if there's something, you know, you push, you work for it, but you can't keep pushing a door that is closed. That door is not opening. That door is closed. You don't need to push that door. Babe, if there is a window, I expect you to use the window. Use the window, move to the next room, start afresh in a new room with nothing else, and then you build from there. 2024 has honestly been a year for me. We are very early, we're just in April now, but 2024 has been quite a year so far. Has been quite a year. As I said earlier, I'm expectant, no longer in employment, which is ridiculous, which is crazy. But yeah, some things had to be done. As I said, I am the main character in my life, and I refuse to play second part, second fiddle, or supporting cast to anybody's life, especially when there's no consideration. I'm sorry, no. One thing that I have noticed is when it comes to people, friendship, relationships, work, what else? What other relationship could you have? If any other relationship you could have formed, can you give someone a mile? No. When you give someone an inch, they could go 100 miles. Okay, that's the one thing that I noticed. And in 2024, I had so much fear. Starting the year, I was so scared. I'm not even going to lie. I'm so scared things are not falling in place. But I think eventually I was like, babe, you're the one that says, when I was made, God knew me. God already has my path planned. Like, he already knew this is gonna happen. He already knew the nonsense you'd go through. So why again are you questioning him? Why? Honestly, I do feel like sometimes we are passed through the hands of not very nice people just so we can see our worth. That's what I'm gonna say. And we're going to discuss that in another video. We're going to discuss our worth. We will unpack that. But for now, we are talking about starting afresh. I don't want you to ever be scared to start afresh. It may seem like it's so hard, so hard. But sometimes that's all you need. Sometimes, sitting back and being like, okay, breathe in, breathe out. This has happened. We're starting afresh. What's the next move? What's the plan? What's the strategy? Sometimes that's what you need, because often our minds are so busy with so many things. Like, you're like thinking, oh, what if I do this? What's gonna happen to me? Okay, and then we really have so many and thens that we fail to see ourselves. We fail to see that, babe, this is about my life. This is about me. Okay? So, I want you to know that if you want to start a new slate, there's absolutely no problem. There's absolutely no problem. And as I said, you are the author and you're the main character in your life. And things will always be okay. One way or another. Things will be fine. That's the one thing that I live with, is things will work out according to God's plan. That's what I say, that's what I live by, that's what I stick with. I say things will work out according to God's plan. And I absolutely refuse for anyone or anything. I can't move out because I'm starting afresh again. I can't move countries because I'm starting afresh again. No, I can't move jobs because the job market, I need to start looking for jobs and everything. But you end up disregarding so much that honestly starting afresh would have been easier. So much. So I really don't want you to see starting afresh as a failure or as you moving back. You're not. No. You're taking every necessary step. At the end of the day, I will always advocate for choose yourself. If something is stressing you out, something is, listen, and I don't know, I've been seeing this memes that says, oh, I'm a baby girl, oh, I'm a last born. I am a baby girl, I am a last born. And me, you cannot come and stress my head. They say that Gen Z is the generation that doesn't care, but I do feel like I am not in the Gen Z generation. I'm in the millennial generation. But when it comes to my mind and my peace, I'm very much Gen Z. Honestly, you won't stress me out. I'm so unbothered, and not in a way like you have ego or anything. I'm just so unbothered in a way that I have peace, in a way that I would choose myself, I would choose my family over everything. I am so unbothered that outside noise does not get to me. And I'm hoping that as we continue with this journey, because it's a journey, and we will talk about so much, I promise. We'll talk about getting back our worth, things we can do to kind of like bring ourselves and like boost our esteem, you know, little things. I'm telling you, like the little things that you need to adjust in your life, and you'll start seeing. But the first thing that you have to adjust in your life is your mindset. And that's where I'm gonna stop this video, just because I don't want to go for too long, for you to get too lost in what I've said, for you to forget the beautiful words of this beautiful girl. I don't want to do that. So we will go slowly, step by step, until we get to the point where we realize our full potential. Okay? Yes. And with that said, allow me to love you and leave you, and I will see you in the next video. If you have not subscribed by now, please do. You wanna stick around, because I'm going to hit the nail on the head. Okay? And it's okay for you to call yourself back to a meeting and be like, and then, but don't worry, I got you. I'll always be here. If you want to interact with me, I am very, very responsive on Instagram. I do not know how TikTok inbox works. I don't know. I'm gonna try to work that out. Yeah, some parts of me is millennial, some part of me is Gen Z. Leave me alone. I don't know how TikTok inbox works. I don't even know how to use like my TikTok to its full potential. Like sometimes I upload and I'm just like, hey, yeah, wait, it's been 2 days. My video has 2 views. Apparently there's a way. I don't know how to handle TikTok. But Instagram, baby, find me on Instagram. So if you wanna interact, anything to say, feel free to follow me on Instagram and I'll be there. But until then, I'll see you in the next video. And don't forget, I will say it again for the 3rd time in this video. You are the main character of your life. You control your boat. If this is a boat, you hold your paddles. They're called paddles, yeah? Those things that you used to row your boat. You hold them. Okay? You're not here to be someone's support cast. No. You are here to be a main character. And that's exactly what you are. I needed to realize that. Okay? Alright. I'll see you next time. Bye.